Hello friends, welcome to the tutorial series on Jest from Software Testing Help. As part of the agenda, we will cover what is Jest, how you can install Jest. We'll see how we can use Jest in a simple node-based project. We'll write a simple JavaScript class or a JavaScript function which has calculator operations, and we'll see how you can write and execute tests using Jest. First, let's see what exactly is Jest. So if you go on the Jest official website, Jest it says that Jest is nothing but a JavaScript testing framework, and it can be applied to any JavaScript based project, be it plain JavaScript files that you have for a web project, or you have a complex node or React or Angular based project. Jest has multiple features, and Jest is open sourced by Facebook, and we can see that there are a lot of big companies that use Jest, and there are a lot of contributors who maintain this Jest framework. So we can see or assume that this framework is almost up to date with all the other libraries, and that's why it can be used and it is used in most of the JavaScript testing projects. So let's see what are the features. It has a zero configuration setup, which means that you don't need to do a lot of setup in terms of configuration. It is extremely fast. The tests run in parallel here depending on the configuration, and each test run its own sandbox. Jest provides built-in code coverage support and out-of-the-box support for mocks. You can mock entire node modules or API responses or React components, anything. And lastly, it also supports snapshot testing, which majorly is used with React components, where you can create a snapshot of the component that you want to test, and whenever the test runs, it compares the current state with that snapshot and returns a failure or success. So let's see how you can write Jest test for a simple JavaScript function, which is nothing but a calculator function. To do that, we'll first create a node-based project using npm and then write a JavaScript function. So let's get started. I'll just create a simple node project. I'll create a directory named calculator. To initialize a node project, I'll use npm init. So after this, it's a simple node project instantiator, and it will ask you a lot of questions like what you want to keep, the package name, version, description. For now, you can just keep pressing enter with default values and say yes in the end. That means now you have a node project setup. If you do a list and if you see the content of this file, you'll see that it has created a package JSON configuration. Now let's install Jest in this node project. To do that, you can simply say npm install save dev jest. Save dev means this will just install the Jest project or library for this particular project, that is calculator. If you write npm install -g jest, then it will install Jest globally and you can run Jest from command line like any other bash command. So now it's installing the Jest library and any other associated dependencies that are there with Jest. Once this is complete, we'll open this project. So now you can see that Jest 25.2.7 version is installed. Now I'll go ahead and open this project in any editor. I'll be using Visual Studio Code for our use. Just go to Visual Studio Code, which is an open source editor. You can go to its website and download. I'll simply open the folder, that is the calculator project that I have created. And if you see in node modules here, you can see that there are a lot of node modules already added. So these are essentially Jest and all its associated dependencies. If you see the package.json file, you can see that in dev dependencies it's showing Jest, which means we have successfully installed the Jest package. So now let's get started with the Jest based test. We'll first write a simple JavaScript function to have some maths operations like sum, multiplication, division, etc. And then we'll write test using the Jest framework. So I'll create a new folder named source, and I'll create a new file here named calculator.js. So let's try writing some methods here. I'll write math operations. Probably let's first write sum, return x plus y, and then we'll write module.exports equal to math operation. So this is a simple JavaScript function which has a math operations constant, and it has a function sum which will return the addition of two numbers. This is a very simple JavaScript method. Now let's see how you can use Jest to write tests for this. I'll create one more file here which will be named as calculator.test.js. This file will be used to write tests for this class. So first we need to import the functions from our main file. Now since we have exported this math operations, which is nothing but the sum function, we'll need to import. So I'll probably write const math ops, and I'll use commons.js require calculator.js. So this is nothing but I'm importing the JavaScript function. That's it. Now let's see how we can write test for this. So the syntax is you need to write the word test for a test function. Let's say the name of test is add two numbers, and that's the syntax. So here this body means that you want to write a test with name as add two numbers, and this is the function declaration or body for this. So now let's see how you can write test for this. So I'll say const value val equal to mathops dot sum, say 3 and 4, and now in unit testing terms this is basically arrange and act, where you are getting the value of the sum operation in this constant val, and now we'll need to write an assertion. Assertion has a specific syntax here in Jest. We'll use an expect library. Expect is nothing but assert. I'll say expect val to be, now 3 and 4 should add and come back to 7. I'll write 7. So that's the function that we have written. So now let's see how we can run this simple function. I'll open the terminal prompt and I'll say npm test. Now you'll see that at this point it will give me an error. It says no test specified. The reason it's giving this error is because in the package.json we have not mentioned any command that should be run when the test script is run. So when I say npm test, it is nothing but this test script that gets executed. So in order to run our Jest framework or Jest script, I'll basically comment this out and I'll just enter Jest, save it. Let's run this command again, npm test, and you will see that it has found test in calculator test.js. This is the name of test, and it's saying 1 passed out of 1 total. So this is how you can write a simple JavaScript method and write test using the Jest library. Now let's see how we can write a failing test. So I'll just copy over this, add two numbers to get failure response probably. So suppose I'll say 3 plus 4 to be 6. Now I'll expect this one to fail and the initial one to pass. Let's write npm test again, and you can see here that there is one of them that failed, that passed, and another one which is named as add two numbers to get failure response is failed. It says expected 6 but received 7. So that's how these errors are highlighted in the response, so that you can make out what is exactly causing the issue. Let's now try writing some more functions here. We have just written some. Let's write probably divide, I'll return x divided by y. Let's write multiply, return x into y, and let's write test for these. I'll just copy here. I'll say divide two numbers. Suppose value is say 6 and 2, result to be 3. Let's write a test for multiply as well. And here we can also write test in just one line, which will cover arrange, act and assert, all three in same line. So I'll say here math ops dot multiply 3 and 5, and their result should be equal to 15. So here you can see that I've just used one statement to do everything, but this looks more readable instead of this, because you need to find out what's happening in there. So recommended style is this, but yeah, for these simple functions or methods you can use this approach as well. So now we have a total of 4 tests. Let's try running these. It says 1 failed, 1 passed. Okay, we have a total of 4, and because I need to use divide, just save it and run it. So we can see that it has a total of 4 tests. 1 is failed, 3 are passed. The failure one is this, and you can see that it is listing these test names like this. And also let's see what's the organization of tests. So these are individual tests, and you can also define a test suite layer outside these. So you just need to write describe, say suppose calculator test. This will be helpful when you are looking at reports where you are having thousands and 10,000s of test cases. So I'll basically copy over this in this describe block. So this describe is nothing but a test suite, or the file name for which you are writing the test, and these all are the individual tests. So let's try running this. It will be a little more verbose. So you can see that now it's printing the name of the test suite and the individual test methods. You can also run these tests using Jest directly. So if I say Jest calculator calculator.test.js. So I need to move to source directory, right, and simply run. So you'll still see the same output which you see in npm test. Another thing that you can see here is if we want to run these tests in watch mode. Watch mode means whenever you make any changes to these tests, your test will be run automatically. So I'll just go to the package.json and I'll edit the script to add a more property called watch all in jest. And suppose now I run npm test, you'll see the test will be running in watch mode, and now it's saying that watch usage, press F to run only failed tests and things like that. So let's make a change in this test. So failure response, I'll make it success response and move that back to 7, and as I click save, it will run the test, and now you can see all the tests are passed. So this was the first basic introduction tutorial how you can use Jest for a simple JavaScript function. In the next tutorials we will see more advanced concepts on Jest, how you can create code coverage reports and test execution reports. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.